Lieutenant Rana, Blackwood Company.
Did you hear? The Countess was robbed.
My duties are be seeing you.
Commander Jafazir, your servant. I am second in command of the Blackwood Company. The company provides expert jihad for selected customers. Very discreet. Beg pardon. It is a word from the Tagra, meaning warrior for hire. In Tagra, the word is vaguely disreputable. Such a fighter fights for gold, rather than for clan or main. Of course, the Blackwood Company is mercenary in the Western sense, a reliable professional contractor for military services. Excuse me, in the Imperial tongue it means roughly clan chair, the seat of the clan patriarch. In the company, we use the term to mean leader, but it carries the sense of wise father, concern for the welfare of the whole family. You want to join us? Another guild rat leaving the ship. Very well. Speak with Jitam Z. He handles recruitment here.
What is it you want? Come for a job? You wish to join the Blackwood Company, do you? I think I've heard of you, though. Fighters Guild, aren't you? Done many jobs for them recently. Yes. What makes you want to join us? No jobs? Ha! There is much work to be done here in Cyrodiil. The Blackwood Company is more than willing to do it. You don't look strong enough to me, though. A bit inexperienced, perhaps. Still, maybe we will find work for you. You may join, for now. Since you seem eager to get started, follow me to the training area. We've got a mission you might want a piece of. 4 of you have a mission. The settlement of Water's Edge has contracted us to take care of some goblins in the area. Apparently, they've been giving the locals some trouble. Shouldn't be a problem for you 4, though. The 3 of you should be prepared by now. But as you see, we have a new recruit with us as well. I'll need a word with you, recruit. You'll need to be careful on this mission. Sometimes new recruits have complications. They are not used to our methods. Take this. It will increase your skills in battle. We use it often. It is a good thing. This? Why, it is a gift from the swamps of Argonia. Sap of the Hist. A present from my homeland. The Hist are generous to us. So generous. Don't be stupid. We have returned with the Hist itself. One beautiful Hist who gives her gifts to all the company. The clever mages made it possible. Magic and iron. But this is not the time to talk. You drink your gift and go with your new brothers.
Drink! We need to go!
Come on, drink up. Let's go, Rook. Let's go, rookie.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. The Colovians are... Take care.
It's my pleasure. Ips. Bye.
Get moving! Kill the goblins! All of them! You die!
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
You finish the cleanup, new blood. Look in the houses. Get moving so we can go home.
You finish the cleanup, new...
Good. You're finally awake. I was beginning to get a bit concerned about you. That's what I was getting ready to ask you. You were found unconscious on the streets in Leowen. Some of your guild brothers found you and brought you to me. Good to see some of them think like we do. Now, what happened out there? They're using Hist sap? And they claim to have brought a tree into Cyrodiil? Amazing! I can't imagine what the sap might do to non-Argonians. I'm not surprised you were found the way you were. I imagine those men have built up a tolerance to the stuff. I'm concerned about Water's Edge. I want you to go back there. Make sure the company hasn't ousted the residents. Lay low. Amazing! And insane. I'm worried about those people. The Blackwood Company can't be trusted with their lives and homes. Get there and look into it. I'll wait here.
My poor Vienna. Poor, sweet Vienna. What monsters would do this? How can this have happened? I wish I knew. They're all dead, all of them. Even my poor, sweet Vienna. You're the one who helped her, aren't you? You helped her pay my debt. I heard about you. She never hurt anyone. Who could have done this? What monster would do this? It wasn't the goblins. It had to have been bandits. But why? We have nothing. Please go. I must bury our dead.
I've heard others say the same.
Well, what did you find at Water's Edge? No, the entire town. I realize you must be disgusted with yourself. I'm sorry for that. It was the hissed sap, though, not you. We now know the threat this group poses, perhaps better than they themselves know it. We must take decisive action now. It is clear to me what must be done. The hissed tree must be destroyed. This tree is the source of our problems. It is an abomination of nature, and it must be destroyed. As long as the Blackwood Company has access to the sap, we are all in danger. I fear they no longer know what they do. You must find a way to destroy the Hist, though I can imagine Reza Kar will have it well guarded. Expect an unfriendly welcome at their hall. He's a warrior, a battle-hardened mercenary who's spent time all over Tamriel. Finish it.
are no longer one of us. Fighters Guild spy, traitor. Your life is forfeit. He was here a second ago. He was here a second ago. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight. Dead.
You've ruined everything. Why? Why? I had a job. I had a home. You've taken it all. I'll kill you for this. He was here a second ago. Ow! Have you done it? Have you destroyed? Well done. With that tree gone, the Blackwood Company is just another band of mercenaries. Cyrodiil is a safer place for what you've done. I want you to take this. May it serve you well. Now, you should tell Velena Daunton what has happened. Perhaps she will understand what it is we have done. I believe our work is now finished. You are a fine soldier, my friend. You've made me proud. It belonged to an ancestor, Orain Bearclaw, but was lost for centuries. It was found only when Malakath wrongly believed my family line ended. It was returned to me by a stranger from my homeland, Morrowind. Wear it proudly. Perhaps you can help restore the glory of my family's name. Tell her right away.
It's my pleasure. Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you? That's more than I usually pay. That's more than I usually pay. You got a great deal there. You've made a good bit of gold. That's a good deal. A good price for a good... You've made a good bit of... You've made a good bit of gold. Thank you for your patronage. I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn. If I can't fix it, it ain't broke. You too.
You're killing me.
Now offers to protect your horse. Seems handy enough.
Yes. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
What is it you want? You were told to stay out of my sight. I'll assume you're here to tender a resignation. You've done what? I had no idea it had gotten so bad. How is it you accomplished all of this? With Orion, he was dismissed. I should expel you now. But no, it isn't Orion who is to blame. I fear it is I. I love the Fighters Guild and all its members, perhaps to a fault. I fear my concern for them has made me blind to what's been happening around me. If it were not for you and Orion, I dare not think it. Now we must speak about what you've done and how it will affect any further advancement. Because of your actions, I am hereby stripping you of your rank of champion. You were reckless, foolhardy, and dangerous to yourself and the Guild. They were also brave and necessary. Because of this, I am hereby naming you Master of the Fighters Guild, effective immediately. The Guild has passed me by. You are its future. Take your responsibilities seriously. I wish you luck. You still have many duties to perform. Your first duty should be to name your second in command. I can think of no one better for this job than Modrin Orion. Should he accept the position, you would be well served. Rely on his wisdom and experience more than I did, my friend. Good luck. Be seeing you.
Greetings.
The Chestnut Handy Stables now offers to protect your horse. Seems handy enough.
I hear you.
Did you speak with Valena? How did she react? Ha! Made you Guildmaster? Amazing! You earned it, though you'll likely muck it all up. So, what are you going to do with your newfound rank? Me? Pah! I was just getting used to being retired. You can see how good my painting is getting. I'm an old man. I've done my time. Then again, someone has to keep you in line. Make sure you don't bring the guild down around our ears. I'll do it, Guildmaster. Just come to me when you want to assign duties to the guild. I'll make sure they get done. Well, you're in charge. You won't be doing the contracts, but the master is always paid a percentage of the guild's monthly take. Check with me monthly to give orders for the month. I'll make it happen. If I don't hear from you, I'll follow the previous month's orders. You can find your monthly stipend in the master's chest upstairs, along with anything we find that you might find useful. Here's the key. So, what are your first orders, Guildmaster? That's fine. We'll still get some solid revenue, and pick up some new recruits along the way. Not a bad strategy. More revenue means more gold in all our pockets. More men means that we're likely to have more spare equipment around here. Be seeing you.
I know you're busy, but I need a moment of your time.
I've got a moment, but little more.
I have a new task for you. In accordance with guild rules, you now qualify for the rank of journeyman. May you wear your rank well. The Blackwood Company is gone. They were working high on hissed sap. That's why there were so many terrible accidents. The Council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related book that needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janice Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you to retrieve it. I understand this may not seem the most important of tasks, but still, it needs doing, and you are one of the few available to do it. A note of caution. Skingrad is an unusual place. Be prepared for the unexpected. The Count is a reclusive man, and sometimes difficult to see. Hopefully, your status as a representative of the Guild will aid you. Speak with the castle steward when you arrive. The city lies southwest of the Imperial City. The castle overlooks the city from a steep hill. You should have no trouble finding it. Good day.
Excuse me, fellow Magister. Is now a good time?
I've got a moment, but little more.
All right,
What do you need?
please be brief. I have some...
You have your task. He got reassigned. I never... The Arcane Unit... The Blackwood... Farewell.
Oh, hello.
What's this about?
Arena Geronis is the most social innkeeper in the world, but she runs a good, clean house.
Yes, the Mages Guild, you say? Oh, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time. Now that I've seen you myself, I can't say that I blame him. Nevertheless, I shall endeavor to change his mind on the subject. Return tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then.
I like the West Weald itself, but I'd rather avoid its proprietor.
Bye.
Farewell. Tidings.
Good afternoon.
What's new with you?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in this... You there! I have an update for you. The Count has agreed to see you, but not here. He wishes to meet you north of the cursed mine outside of town, after 2 a.m. It would be wise of you to be on time. Follow the road west out of Skingrad, through the high pasture. The mine entrance is south of the road. The Count will meet you just outside it. Well, well. You're early, mage. I'm afraid I misled you. The Count won't be arriving. In fact, he doesn't even know you're here. We're not about to let the Guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise. So, you'll have to die. Don't worry. We'll put your body to good use, I assure you. You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places? At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer. Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message. Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you. Do you really believe they sent you here for a book? No, they sent you here to spy on me. They've heard the same rumors I have about the Necromancer's cult. Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses. Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now. Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council. Have you been to Skingrad and seen Count Hasseldor? Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign. I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way. The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize. Archmage Traven feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out. We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information. As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established. It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident. We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you. You have done your job admirably, and I thank you for it. Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker. Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately. Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Ayleid ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jirol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's Tower. He's a good man, but council matters have distracted him lately and he's been neglecting his other work. Speak with Irlav Jirol. He can give you the details you need. Irlav should be waiting for you.
Magister, I just remembered.
You're about Vatican, are you? It's a damn shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Scaleel indicated there was some sort of problem, a blocked passage or something, that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the council. Ramanis says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look into it for me, will you? You can find Scaleel at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key. She's the mage heading up the on-site research. She can tell you more about whatever it is that's impeding their progress. It's an Ayleid ruin southwest of Cheydinhall. We suspect that there are some interesting things inside, so a research project was established. Scaleel is there now, working on investigating the ruins. The Blackwood Company were taking bad... You know, of course, the Imperial... I eagerly await your return.
You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you. Irlav sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it. That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful, though. It could be quite hazardous to your health. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks. What a waste of my talents.
Sent you in to try your hand at the thing, have I don't know how much Skaliel told you. We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever cast the spell. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. This is kind of exciting, don't you think?
Yeah!
Ha! Yeah!
What's that you have there? That looks important, whatever it is. I think you've really found something. You'd best get that to Erlaf back at the Imperial City as soon as possible. He'll want the mages there to examine it more closely. What a waste of my talents.
What's this? Some sort of alien artifact? Well, well, Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you. Good work getting that straightened out. I'm glad someone finally came along that was able to make progress with it. Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. You too.
Hello there.
Eh?
How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water? Believe me, he'll need all the help he can get to worm his way out of this one. To think he'd fall for the gang's scheme. Oh, I could kill him. I'm sorry. I'm rambling, and you look confused. Let me explain. The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it, because frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed they don't want to report it. Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gauguin. He cared more about their charms than my own. When Gauguin was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him. No, it's not what you're thinking. He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. It was a small ring given to him on our wedding day. The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for generations. I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back. 100 gold. Can you help us? Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I can. All I can tell you is that the best place to start is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a tavern located outside the city walls near the waterfront. Gauguin may be able to give you more information beyond that. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kavach, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city. The Flowing Bowl attracts the worst Anvil has.
What do you want? I see my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut. Yes, it's true. I lost the family ring to those sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask for your help. I was sitting in the Flowing Bowl when the most fetching Nord woman you've ever seen walked in with an equally attractive Imperial woman following. After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. They sent me away with barely a stitch of clothing. Harlots. Just please, help me get that ring back. I want to save what's left of my marriage. Can you believe that a thief broke...
To offer.
I'm merely a man. How could I resist?
Always be on your guard.
What a...
Hi there.
What's going on with you?
Rumor has it the Nerevar...
I haven't seen you here before. Ah, and you're all alone, too. How sad. Well, if you're up to it, I think we can solve that little problem. You see, me and Faustina here are lonely, too. And we've been looking for someone. You look like just what we need. I'll tell you what. We have a cozy farmhouse not far from here where we could, well, get to know each other much, much better. I'll mark it down on your map just so you won't forget where to find us. Meet us there around 11 o'clock. I can promise you a night of fun you won't soon forget. Do I really have to spell it out for you? You're a man, and I'm a woman with a certain desire. You figure out the rest.
Green has left Morrowind on an expedition.
Morrowind has always been a troubling place. Seems it is...
I see you took us up on our offer. Good. I'm glad to see you. Sydney will be along shortly. I'm sure we can find something to do while we wait. Now, we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes. Why don't you take everything off and place it there on the table? What? What are you talking about? Don't you want to have fun? Come on, don't be shy. Or are you here for something else? Damn, I knew it. You're working for the city guard, aren't you? I didn't think they would be stupid enough to send someone alone. But so be it. I should have known after I fenced that stupid ring and discovered it was a fake. Worthless. All part of the guard's plan, I suppose. Okay, girls. We got someone who doesn't want to cooperate.
We had a feeling you'd be surprised when you saw us in our real uniforms. I see you have a puzzled look on your face. Ask away. Gogan and I are really members of the Anvil City Watch. I suppose you could say we work undercover. We've been trying to foil Faustina's gang for months now. Every time we tried to interview a man who was lured there, they refused to talk. The women in the gang picked married men to seduce for just that reason. It was decided the only way to stop this gang was to send in a stranger. You fit the bill perfectly. It's a shame it had to end in so much violence. But someone was bound to get hurt sooner or later. We'll clean up the mess. Don't concern yourself about it. I'm sure you had no choice. If you ever find yourself back in Anvil, stop by any time and say hello. Oh, and please say nothing to anyone about our true identities. You've done well, and here's the reward that I promised. Lady Umbernox has hired a new captain of the guard. Don't spend all the money from the reward in one place.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah! Ha! Yeah! 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 Yeah. Yeah.